We are looking at the beauty of Arabic language and actually how a lot of Arabic words have seeped into English. And we're probably saying them all the time without recognizing the origins of those words are Arabic.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell you some of the ones that really surprised me.
Go. And I can give you the root. Ooh.
Give me the root.
Do you know? Okay, wait, before we start. So every Arabic word, if it's truly Arabic, will have a root of 3 letters.
Okay.
So that's like one of the things of Arabic. So everything. So my name, Enas, is uns. That's the 3-letter root of my name.
What's my 3-letter root? It's my name.
Farah, your name, Farah, is 3 letters. Farah. Hello everyone, today we're going to be speaking about some Arabic words you might already be using.
And rounding up where to watch all of the Emmy nominated shows here in the UAE.
This is Culture Bites, brought to you by the National News. I'm Enas and Farah.
And I'm Farah Andrews.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm good. What you weren't going to ask.
I hope you're all well. I hope everyone's well.
I was just going to say, yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
How was your... No, you were, before the cameras turned on, telling me about a dinner invite that you had that you might be writing about.
Oh, yeah, goodness gracious me. Dinner and a show, dinner and a price tag. I'm becoming a grumpy old lady.
No. Well, welcome to the club.
We just went out for a dinner the other day that just really shocked me by how expensive it was. And I think, like I was saying to you, so I'm very lucky to have the job that I have, which means that I read and write about so many exciting restaurants. And so my social role is often to be like the restaurant recommender.
Love it.
Yeah, you've used it. You've availed such a service.
Just like, I've got a family of 4 coming to Dubai, 5 p.m. Where should we eat?
Yeah, you'd be like, vibes. It's 8 p.m. Friday, I'll be here. So then I was going out with some friends that are quite new to the country, and they suggested a place, and I found it so novel. I just said, yeah. I was like, yeah, amazing. Okay, good. Because I'm quite, I don't want to be that moaning myrtle that's like, I'm busy at the moment. So I just, yeah, thank you.
Just agreed.
Boom. And then on the day of the meal, I looked at the menu.
And how spenny are we talking? Was it really expensive?
Yeah, it was wild.
Is it like when you see the Google, when you go on Google Maps and then you're looking at restaurants and it's got like the £4 sides or the $4 sides?
The full shebang.
I avoid those places like the plague.
So it's driven me to write about about whether or not we're kind of losing touch with how much a dining experience should be. Because, like, obviously no one's forcing... I know it's with great privilege that I can go out for dinner on a Friday night and have a lovely meal.
Yeah.
But I just think that the prices, they're just completely disconnected. Like, who can afford to do it more than like once a year? So
yeah.
There was basically the burrata salad.
Yeah.
Cost 185 dirhams.
Ouch.
And then like the big point of my column, which is going to come out tomorrow, is that there was a Caesar salad for 450.
450 dibs.
Now, what I cannot tell you is what is in that salad, because obviously I didn't order it. But
it better be gold.
That's what I said. At least truffle, caviar. I don't know. It doesn't say any of that. 400. I just think, how?
I mean, must be caviar. For Caesar salad, do you have caviar?
No. Caesar salad is made up of lettuce.
Iceberg.
Honestly, chicken's optional. It's lettuce, croutons, parmesan, and Caesar dressing. And Caesar dressing is egg yolk, anchovies, garlic, olive oil, lemon juice, mustard. You best believe I'm an expert now. I've read so much about Caesar salads in the past few days. And I just think, I mean, hey, listen, this is not culture. Oh, but what was culture? It was an amazing band.
That's nice.
Dinner and show. So perhaps you're paying a bit for that.
You're probably paying a bit for the show. I have to admit, it is a bit of an ick sometimes when you go and you meet friends here or anywhere. The same would happen in London. You go and meet people and they're like, oh, then we just split the bill. And you're just like, I've had a starter.
I do appreciate, so this is the thing. I appreciate that you are paying for the kind of show experience, but there was a minimum spend. And so that's where that comes through.
Uh-huh.
And that minimum spend was I don't understand. Like, no one can go there and only hit the minimum spend, because I think you'd have like one drink and one piece of toast. You know that episode of Friends when they all go out for dinner and Rachel only orders a side salad?
Yes.
And then at the end, they split the bill and she gets really angry.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt.
I think we've all been there. You're saving up for a wedding as well, young lady, so I'm sure you're looking
Well,
at
no,
those.
I don't know what we think we're doing. We're moving house, we're getting married, we're going on holiday. I don't know where we think this money's coming from, so we need to stop. Which brings me nicely to things I can do at home for free, like watch television.
Lovely. And a lot of television. So we've had the Emmy nominations have been announced.
Yeah, they were announced last week. It's always, the Emmys are a very exciting one. They're a big one for the TV industry.
Huge.
And it's an American awards show. It takes place in September, and it really does kind of spotlight all of the biggest shows and all the hard work in television.
And television's really taken a lot of the spotlight these days. I think movies used to dominate, whereas now television has become its own juggernaut.
Unashamedly a TV girl myself. I absolutely love TV.
I love telly.
Oh, give me a night in with the telly.
One of my best friends, she refuses to watch films. She loves
Just
the
watch
series.
telly.
She loves the telly.
Hey, listen, when I'm on a plane, I know we've been speaking about that recently, but I'll take it. I love a whole series.
So which of the series then on this really long list will be high up there for you?
Oh my goodness. Well, I spoke about The Pit recently. The hospital drama. I think I spoke about it already, or if I've spoken about it in the future, I'm so sorry about timelines. But that is nominated for Outstanding Drama Series. It's a hospital drama with Noah Weil from ER. Give it all the awards. That's what I say.
Okay.
I'm still watching it. It's perfect.
Fantastic. My top tip from the Emmy list is the White Lotus series. I think like between that and The Bear, which is another one I'm sure we'll speak a lot about, the White Lotus series, which is a series which concentrates on different luxury resorts every season, and the last one was in Thailand, and it was all about this kind of like exploration of people with a lot of money traveling to places, trying to find spirituality, trying to find themselves in these like often completely wildly foreign places to where they're from. And I find the kind of
it's just like that complete juxtaposition
of that, and like how privileged that is to do. Like, I'm going to go and find myself. Where are you finding yourself? Somewhere I've never been.
Oh, yeah. What we didn't say, sorry, about The Pit, and it's also the same for the White Lotus, they're both available to watch here on OSN Plus, which is great because they are two HBO shows. For the White Lotus, I really do think that with every series of that show, we're just seeing an ever-mounting cultural impact, but not necessarily on like behavior, but on the travel impact is absolutely wild.
You would think a series based generally around murder wouldn't put that much of a kind of like, oh, I want to go there on holiday.
Well, it just seems if people see nice palm trees and they are able to ignore the murder.
Yeah.
And
that's what happens at the spa resort in Thailand. They've been inundated now with people trying to book their holidays there because it's become so famous.
The absolute surge in interest in Thai travel has been, before the series came out, there were quotes kind of saying they were expecting or hoping for like a 250% plus surge in like travel and interest. But I think it must be more because, I mean, Thailand's not a kind of off the beaten track destination. Like it's a very popular travel destination, especially Phuket and Koh Samui where this was.
I'm really hoping that the next season of White Lotus brings us to Arabia, North Africa. I would just love if we had like, I don't know, a Marrakesh Riyadh or a Egyptian Nile
I've read that they're going to do something different and go somewhere cold.
Oh. Well, we'll move on from that.
Oh, she's not happy.
I'm not happy.
I would enjoy that.
I don't like the cold.
She doesn't like the cold.
Speaking
of the cold.
Speaking of the cold.
The Bear.
Yes, The Bear. So this is another one of these fantastic dramas that's hit our screens in recent years.
Completely gripping.
We have been obsessed with this.
Yes.
So I'm sure we've mentioned it before in the podcast. If we haven't,
we definitely have.
It's an outstanding comedy series, and it's on Disney Plus at the moment. It follows the life story of a very troubled chef. But the best thing about this series is that not only is he super, super gripping, but it's the whole way they film it makes you feel like you are in the kitchen with them, especially the first episode ever. I watched it again recently.
Oh, you went back to the very beginning?
I went back to the very beginning. I'm a huge fan. And I just remember thinking, like, the chaos of the kitchen. My heart rate, 110%
Right, it's
went
not
up.
a relaxing watch. But the thing I think there's always a little bit of a about with The Bear is how funny is it?
I find it quite funny.
There are moments of comedy, but I think it's more
drama.
Drama.
It's more drama.
But it's just because when it's in the drama category, then it's up against your White Lotuses and things. I think it's strategic positioning. But hey,
look, we need to talk about this as well. Like in general, I think with a lot of these categories that people enter their things into, they are looking for where they're going to win an award.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily thinking, oh yeah, this is like the best, funniest or the most drama filled. They're looking at who are the other directors that have put those names forward, who else could they be up against, where do they stand the most chance of winning an award. So there's a method to this.
And there is no madness in it.
And there's no madness in it at all. So yeah, I'm quite hopeful. And I think that Jeremy Allen White really took hold of that role. And I think we're going to see some great stuff from the lead actor.
Oh, I mean, he's in the new Bruce Springsteen biopic.
He's going to be brilliant.
Yeah.
He's going to be brilliant in most things he does. And I think also Ayo Edebiri, who's his co-host, who's just the most beautiful face to watch her. I feel like I can hear her thoughts when she's giving a side eye.
Oh, yeah, that's a powerful kind of look.
It's a powerful look.
Another show that I have spoken about on the pod before for sure is Shrinking, which is an Apple TV Plus show. It stars Jason Segel and Harrison Ford and Jessica Williams, and it's about a grieving therapist who is kind of mourning the death of his wife, and then he has his colleagues at a therapy facility who are kind of navigating it with him, with some chaos along the way, obviously. There's a third series of it in the works, and I've watched the first two and really, really like it.
It's really good. And I liked seeing Harrison Ford kind of almost lean into this character.
Oh, yeah. If I'm becoming a grumpy old lady, he is enjoying grumpy old manhood.
It's like just taking himself away from that Indiana Jones persona that has kind of followed his career for so long. I think in Shrinking, you're getting to see a different side to him as a person, as well as this character and how he kind of like takes this, like, I don't know, like father figure role throughout the series, especially with his relationships with his co-workers. And he's kind of grumpy dad.
Oh, 100%.
But I love it. It's such a great series. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, that's on Apple TV Plus.
And then, of course, Adolescence.
Well, can we speak about... I just feel like this is all in build-up for Adolescence, just sweeping.
Yeah. So Adolescence is
every
nominated
single
for Outstanding Limited or Anthology Series, Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited Series, Supporting Actress, Supporting Actor, and Outstanding Writing. It's the Netflix show that kind of completely gripped all of us earlier this year, in the story of when a 13-year-old boy is arrested for the stabbing of his female classmate. And it was a kind of real conversation about incel culture, about toxic masculinity, about podcast culture, and everything comes with it. And then the absolute intensity of, like Stephen Graham, we know, what an actor. And every single one of those episodes were just impossibly gripping. Like you couldn't.
Oh, brilliant! Like they had one shot on the camera, so you had that kind of intensity that you get often in theatre, which I don't think you get in television, because obviously they're cut. Should we cut now? Cut. But you get this immersive experience when you're watching their storytelling. And I think Stephen Graham has done an amazing job at not only just bringing this to light. I think he was part of the team that brought it, not just an actor in the show, but it started a conversation. And whether you agree or you don't agree, or whether you have like mixed feelings, some people took it quite personally. Like, are we looking at, working class young white boys in a nice way? Are we kind of demonizing them all? There was that conversation on one side, and then on the other side there was a bit of a, oh my gosh, let's all like ban the internet. So like I think
I'll join that one.
You're going to join that one. So I think that it really like polarized some groups of people. I'm not saying, I don't think it polarized us very much, but like it definitely polarized some people.
I think that's what like all good kind of
Isn't
creative
that just
output.
great art?
Yeah.
Isn't that great art? Polarizing, starting conversations.
Do we all just want to
Make you think.
We all know that I love comfort TV, but there's some things that we need to watch that kind of make us sort of think rather than just a hug on the sofa.
Talking of things, I mean, this is not on the Emmy list. I watched Oppenheimer for the first time recently.
No, not Emmy nominated.
Not Emmy
That
nominated.
could be your recommendation.
It could be my recommendation. I have to watch it again. That's going to be my recommendation.
We'll come back to that. There's a few more shows that I want to run through really quickly because they're ones that I have not watched. You have watched The Last of Us.
Yes.
I haven't watched series 2.
Oh, I haven't watched series 2. Have I? No, I haven't. No. We should do that together.
We should. Then
we could do it on my projector. You can come over.
What would be lovely.
Yeah.
And then Severance. I know that our team around us are big Severance people. I've started watching Severance, but I haven't finished series 1.
I have started watching it.
Not a fan? Not all in on Lumen Industries?
You know, like I have to be really honest. I think I just fall asleep a lot after work. I think I fell asleep.
What a review.
It's not a review of Severance.
Okay, that Apple TV show has it. And then The Diplomat. Have you watched The Diplomat?
Yes, and I love The Diplomat.
Netflix.
It's a very... I don't know, if anyone's been watching or listening to our podcast for quite some time, they know that I went to School of Oriental and African Studies in London.
Didn't think she was going to get it in there.
But like a lot of people who went to my university were like dreaming of becoming either diplomats or like, you know, working in NGOs in like south of Sudan. And this kind of like makes you feel like that world. You're in that world.
Have you watched Kerry Russell in The Americans? Because it feels very similar to me.
Yeah, it's probably kind of similar. This is good though. I mean, it's kind of a bit far-fetched at times.
I mean, they all are.
Yeah, I know. But I think when
The Last of Us is about people that become mushrooms.
I feel like that's more believable. I'm not going to lie. I feel like, honestly, fungus... I feel like that's more believable than The Diplomat at times.
Well, I did. I mean, this is a stretch, but I did watch a video of a tarantula that had become a cordyceps because the mushrooms had taken over him.
Your brain, yeah. No, it's actually based on fact.
I know.
But like, there is a mushroom.
But we probably aren't going
that lives on an ant and then takes over the ant's mind.
I watched a video on it,
It's
but it was
brilliant.
a tarantula, so it might have been the same.
So guys, if you haven't seen The Last of Us, it's about a global pandemic zombie apocalypse that's destroying civilization. Basically mushrooms living on people. And this has been nominated.
I'm sure that's what the creators wanted us. It's about mushrooms.
It's been nominated for Outstanding Drama Series. I think this is going to be a big winner. Pedro Pascal, I mean, can he do no wrong at the moment? He's
everyone's. He's the internet's boyfriend and everyone loves him.
He's basically, the internet's boyfriend and everyone's meme of choice.
This has been a slightly chaotic segment, but I've enjoyed it and it's given me some food for thought because I'm going to go away and watch The Diplomat. And we are back. Shall we talk language?
Always.
I'm going to come to you for a little bit of a Arabic language lesson, a bit of an etymology lesson. Etymology, a word that I really enjoy saying, because this week we have had a story on the site that is kind of like looking at the origins and the etymology of a lot of English words and how they are connected to Arabic.
Isn't it stunning?
I love it, but I need a little lesson from you.
Language branching out and like just, and just cuddling us all from afar and just showing us how we're all humans and we should all just, we're all just getting along.
Yeah.
Etymology. So this article, I thought it was really great of us to, highlight in the show today because I studied Arabic at university. So I'm just like...
We know.
Yeah. Well, much to my father's dismay, I don't think he really wanted me to study Arabic. But anyway, we are looking at the beauty of Arabic language and actually how a lot of Arabic words have seeped into English. And we're probably saying them all the time without recognizing the origins of those words are Arabic.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell you some of the ones that really surprised me.
Go. And I can give you the root. Ooh.
Give me the root.
Do you know? Okay, wait, before we start. So every Arabic word, if it's truly Arabic, will have a root of 3 letters.
Okay.
So that's like one of the things of Arabic. So everything. So my name, Enas, is uns. That's the 3-letter root of my name.
What's my 3-letter root? Because my name.
Farah, your name, Farah, is 3 letters. Farah.
Yes.
It's a traditional Arabic name. I'm so proud of you.
Which means happiness.
It does mean happiness. I almost did my dad's voice, but I don't feel like we should do that on the podcast.
So we're turning this into a game. I've decided.
Right.
Give me the roots of admiral.
This one's actually really good. Yeah, because I had to read this one up. Amir al-Bahar.
Which means?
Prince of the sea.
Amazing. And then an admiral in English, a commander of the sea.
Exactly. But isn't that incredible? Like admiral, we use that all the time.
I mean, all the time?
It's an insurance broker.
How often are you using the word admiral?
Maybe I'm telling fibs.
She's using it a lot.
But I was thinking of an insurance broker in the UK.
There is an insurance broker in the UK called Admiral. Another one. Algebra. This one doesn't surprise me.
Now, this one shouldn't surprise you. So a lot of words in English that have an AL at the start, often, especially if they're scientific, they often have a Arabic root because as the Western world was going through the Dark Ages, we were not. We were in the Enlightened Age.
Golden
Age of Arabic learning and language. And algebra comes from al-zahr, who was the mathematician of the 9th century mathematician.
So it's a person.
It's a person.
So I was being cocky and I said that doesn't surprise me because I was like, oh, al, and like things are going to begin with al, so like Arabic language, and it's a person.
It's a person. Algebra is a person. Although here in my notes it's saying it's originally stemmed from the surgical setting of bones. So maybe there's more than one meaning to it. Yeah.
Cool. We learn. Qandi.
Now this surprised me. I didn't realise that qandi comes from the Arabic word qandi. So
we haven't changed it very much then.
We haven't changed it very much. So apparently the Arabic word qandi meant sugar, and it was likely to have entered the English language from the old French sucre candy, sugar candy.
What? Okay.
So
questions
candy, sugar candy, and then
we
would have taken just candy and we've made it into.
Well, if you went to the shop today to buy a bag of sugar, would you be buying a bag of candy?
No, we'd say sukkar.
So then it's become further out.
It's gone, yeah, and might have gone the other way.
How interesting. Coffee.
This is the big one.
One.
When everyone talks about coffee, like, oh, Italian roasted coffee, or like anything to do with coffee, I'm just like, you realise it's Arabic. Like everything about coffee culture, like it's Arabic. It's qahwa, which was what we say in Arabic, which was the word for it. It's 15th century word from Yemen. So all coffee originates from Yemen.
But where in Yemen?
From the port of Mocha. Mocha. I don't know if that's actually, it is, yeah, it must be, yeah. The chocolate infused cafe Mocha takes its name from the Yemeni port of Mocha.
It has to, but also like Mocha, like the way we have it today is like that. Like Mocha is a type of coffee as well, so it's just it's become a name.
It's just, you know what? I feel like coffee is something every morning when you drink your coffee, just think. Thank goodness the Arabs discovered this and I have this, because it is just like one of my greatest pleasures.
I don't fully understand how we got from qahwa to coffee.
Qahwa, coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure then, okay.
Yeah. There's some letters as well that in English we have made J. This is not in relation to coffee. We've made J, but originally there would have been a yay. So in
Java's a kind of coffee as well, so that probably is linked.
Maybe. Java, coffee, qahwa, maybe, yeah.
I have so many more questions. Buckle in. Hazard.
So this is from the Arabic word al-zahr, which is the Arabic word for dice, an object used in a game of chance.
Goodness gracious me.
Yeah, it's associated with danger, right?
Yeah, I mean, what a hazard is.
That's a hazard. But it's more of a dice. You're dicing with it.
One of my favourites, Orange.
Orange. Well, you know this one.
I do know this one. That's why it's one of my favourites.
Okay, let's just flip it. Because no, why.
No, I want to keep playing this game.
So everyone knows that as I was studying Arabic, you were studying Spanish. And Spanish.
We're going to get to that in a minute.
Yeah. In Spanish, the word for orange is naranja, which comes from naranj, which is from Persian, but it was after adopted into Arabic. And then the Europeans from the Arab traders around the 10th century took the naranja. I went to a naranja festival, an orange festival actually once in the south of Spain, because obviously in Spain you still have a lot of the you have a lot of the Arab Middle Eastern influence, and so they still say naranja. What do you say for Portugal in Spanish?
The country for Portugal.
Portugal, yeah. I've always think, is that related as well? Anyway.
That's what I say. You've lost me there for a second. The most interesting thing, especially when it's about produce, so when it's about things like oranges, coffee, sugar, kind of basically following that spice route. Tea, when there's like half the world that says chai and half the world that says tea, and so it's kind of just like following different trade routes of like the language and who's trading with who. So that kind of literally watching language evolve over time, over trade is incredible, which brings us neatly to tariff.
Tariff, which has been in the news quite a lot recently. We have
had so much about tariff recently.
It's so funny. I swear no one even used the word tariff before the Trump tariff.
Before the Trump tariff. Not as much as you were using Admiral, no.
No, not as much as I was using. Tariff stems from the Arabic word tarif, which means notification or definition, and it's passed into European languages through the Latin and Italian. So because they were using it when they were trading. Okay, so again, going back to what you're saying, trading, shipping, and how we've moved things around and we've traded with each other, and then that means that the language has moved around as well. It's actually, etymology is just one of those fun things to look into in life. Like whenever you hear a word and you're like, oh wait, where does that come from? You can look back, do a little Wikipedia search, and then you find out like a bit of history.
Yeah,
that history. Like who was to know, the oranges were being traded in Europe with Arabs, hence the word moved over.
And like origins in Persia and then moving up with the Persian language.
Yeah.
The word for magazine.
So this one, I was shocked in the article we wrote about this, which is makhazin, which literally means storehouse. Again, going back to how we're storing things now. We're a long time ago and we're storing things.
In English, I wonder if the earliest uses of magazine are for like kind of publication, or surely it's for artillery.
Must be for artillery. So that's what the article says. It was used for ammunition and supplies were being stored in makhazin. And then that word has become this kind of like, a collective. This is a collective. And then we have a magazine, which is a collective. So there you go, magazine.
And finalement, zero.
So as I said, a lot of the scientific maths language actually derives from Arabic, like the numbers. But zero is a bit of a cornerstone of modern mathematics. And it was, brought to us by the Arabs on the whole. And sufr is the word in Arabic, and that means like empty or nothing. So the idea of like, I love that concept. Like it's almost philosophical in the sense of zero isn't just a number in Arabic. It is nothing.
Yeah, it's like a concept.
It's a concept. It's a much wider concept, which basically it reached Europe through Latin translations of the Arabic text, but it didn't appear in English until the 17th century. So again, like when they were translating it, in Arabic, to convey the idea of nothing, sifr, is a dot. So in Arabic, if you see a dot,
of course.
In the numbers, that is a zero. And I just think there's something, again, like there's something that's quite grounding about sifr. Sifr, zero.
What a lovely ending. Thank you for giving us such a philosophical
Well, you're welcome. Well, it's all in the article. So if you're interested in more to do with Arabic etymology, do check out our article on the national website.
And it's also the Arabic word of the week that goes up every single week that does a bit more of a deep dive into different words and their roots and their history and their cultural connotations.
Should we do our recommendations for this week?
We can indeed.
So I'm going to recommend Oppenheimer.
You are but not watching it at once.
I am going to recommend watching it more than once. So Oppenheimer at the moment, it's on Netflix, so you can watch it. It's on Netflix, which is why I've picked it up. It's a film about the atomic bomb, and it's quite dense, but it's Christopher Nolan directed. It's won so many awards, the Oscar. We know it's won everything. And I just really wanted to watch it at my own time, my own space. I'm not in the cinema. I now deeply regret not seeing it in the cinema because it is cinematically beautiful.
It definitely is it fits the big screen.
It fits the big screen. So that was my mistake. But not my mistake is that I'm going to watch it probably another couple of times.
And really take it all in.
No scrolling.
Yeah, put your phone in the other room. My recommendation this week is music. Bad Bunny, you're a fan, has released a surprise new single, Alhambre Pua, which I listened to today and absolutely love. It means barbed wire. It's a bit of a love song, love, loss. So funny because on the tangent of etymology, the song is just like packed full of like metaphors and like colloquialisms. Yeah. So it is quite hard like to understand it fully for me because I am not up to scratch anywhere near enough on like current colloquialisms in Spanish, especially Puerto Rican Spanish. And so I went through this like Reddit thread of just like what it all means, and I loved it. It was just a beautiful 20 minutes of me nerding out over lunch today, and I really enjoyed that. But it's not from his album Debí tirar más fotos, but was released earlier this year. So he's had a very busy year.
He's brilliant.
And something else I wanted to say about our boy Bad Bunny is that he is currently on residency in Puerto Rico. Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
So his No me quiero ir de aquí, which means I don't want to leave here, residency in Puerto Rico is running until mid-September. And I was reading recently that the Puerto Rican Tourism Board basically think it's going to bring in $200 million to the island's tourism industry.
He's pulling a Taylor. So his idea is just how Taylor like kickstarted the economy in all these places by moving around. That was his idea. I'm going to only have my residency in Puerto Rico.
I'm going back.
And there's a different price bracket. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So if you're Puerto Rican, you get it at a cheaper price. So you're Puerto Rican resident, Puerto Rican, you get it at a cheaper price. And if you're one of us who are like Bad Bunny fans, flying all the way to Puerto Rico.
If you're willing to fly to Puerto Rico,
we have to pay a bit more.
Yeah.
Which, well done.
And so it's amazing. So that's on until mid-September, and then he's going on a world tour. So
is he coming here?
Not as of yet, no.
Oh. Anyway.
On that note.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Culture Bites.
You can catch us every single week over on YouTube on the National News channel, and also all of our updates on Instagram at The National Arts. Come back next Thursday.
Bye.